Andrew Fleming, the return. When did this happen, mate?
Sports League end of last year, was it?
Yeah.
And then
we said no, fuck off, and he said no, I'm coming anyway.
begged him for let me come. I came sort of March time this year.
So it's been a good 8 months you've been back in the gym?
Just been dropping weight, getting fit, and
because this is going to be, by the time you step through the ropes, since your last fight, which was against a kid who was training here, Dan Booth, and you suffered your second defeat and your first KO loss, mate. Did it make sense and logic to come to this place? Because
like I said, it just made sense. I mean, obviously I lost to Ben Fields, but I don't think my head was in that fight. I don't think that was me, you know what I mean? But for Dan, the training, everything was right, going into it was right. It was just a little bit of sort of lapse in concentration, and he landed perfect shot, and
he did.
It just made sense that, not taking anything away from Dan, I do think that, you know, I was winning the fight and I could beat him any other day, but I think it was Lee's training, Lee's tactics that did it, so he's sort of the person that beat me, really, innit? So it just made sense. He knows where I'm going wrong.
And I hear a little rumour, the man with no stoppages has got the record on the punch ball here for the biggest puncher. And watching you on the pads today, that seems to be something that I've never seen with you before. You seem to be really planting your feet and hitting hard.
Yeah, I think, like I said, I think being here, it's like, sort of gives you that, you know, I'm allowed to do it kind of thing. And
he's always had it. He's always had it. He's just never used it. I think.
I've just been focused more on boxing, hitting, don't get it, and not, you know, if you do it and what you're going to do after. But I think being here, you've got Lennox, Joe, Kai, you know, you've got all these who will do that. So sort of keeping up with them. And
has this renewed your vigour for boxing as well? Because you've been doing it a long time, you know,
I never
15, 16 years as an amateur and pro.
I never really lost it. I was just, last year, just there was a lot going on, myself and Damien, and obviously Damien's not involved in boxing anymore.
No, he packed up VIP Ashley, didn't he? Just because of lockdown, really, more than anything.
mainly, so then, you know, it made sense, fresh start, and I needed to get back to it for my own sanity.
I presume you couldn't sit down and watch boxing in years to come, knowing that perhaps you'd not achieve what you always thought you could achieve, which is become a champion.
No, I think in the last 2 years I've watched probably three fights. I watched Jack Catterall against Taylor, Jack against Linares, and my idol KSI, obviously. No, but
are you very good at doing jumping jacks?
Yeah, we've perfected it. No, I didn't really watch. I couldn't watch anything.
No.
And
would have been very frustrating for you.
Yeah, and you see stuff. Obviously, I've seen stuff on like Instagram and stuff, and it was just, it's a bit disheartening more than anything. So I need to get. But now it's like, and like I said, I'm back in a gym full of lads. We have a laugh, you know.
Because actually, it's a little bit sad, because when you were with Damien, you really his only pro, and it must have been quite lonely for you, really, you know, not to share that.
Yeah, once we left Astley, it was just, and like I said to everyone, that the training, there was no issues with the training. It was just, it's the bits in between. It's the, you know, going sparring. Like I've been going, we went sparring like now, Brian down at Pat Barrett's, and we go down together in the car. We have a laugh on way down. We have a laugh on way back. There wasn't sort of that atmosphere. And
your weight category, you're perfect for Joe here, even though you're a little bit heavier than Joe. You're a southpaw, and his next opponent's a southpaw, so been perfect timing, really.
So do some sparring, and you know, we'll learn from each other. He's got that style where he's going to keep coming forward, sort of stubborn into no matter what I hit him with, he'll keep going forward, and obviously I'm southpaw, so it helps him with his next fight. But
do you feel, when I watch you on the 25th of November at Wigan, am I going to recognise you, or I'm going to see a different Andrew Fleming from?
No, completely different. Obviously, there'll be. We're not completely changing everything.
Well, that's the Andrew Fleming, old Andrew Fleming, just still there. Just a tiny little bit of added what he always had. But just bringing another side. The boxing side of him was perfect. The work rate, just a different work rate, and a little bit more nastiness to him. But all these others.
But I noticed that before when you were on the pads. Quite spiteful, wasn't he?
He's a big hitter, and all he has to do is just plant your feet. We're just adding to. We're never going to take anything away from what he's done before.
Now, after hearing those good words, I'm going to spin the camera back now to Mr. Fleming and see if there's a smile on his face. Oh, there was. There's a little smile there.
It's a bit of gas. But
So
no, I've learned, like I said, I've just being here, I've learned 8 months. I've learned loads already, and before coming here, I never used to get hit to the body, and doing pads with Luke. Is it there? Yeah. Doing pads with Luke, he's the only person who's ever hit me to the body. Yeah. And I had to tell you that. No, but it's.
And Wardog.
Yeah, and Wardog. He was the first one to put a body shots on me when I was fat. But no, it's not changing. It's just adding more stuff to what I already do, and so far we've seen improvements. Like I said, spared some good lads, and seen it.
Yeah, well, listen, I'm looking forward to it. I like what I've seen today, and I think this could be a perfect place for you, because it is a tough sport, and when you can share that toughness that you have to do in the gym for preparations and fights with a few other people, it does make it a little bit easier.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think the fact that there's a few of us on, it's not just me going through it.
And you're the old man you're the granddad of the gym now, aren't you, mate?
28, can't believe it.
He's talking these years. Is that because there was 2 years in COVID that took away?
I don't count. I didn't have 2 birthdays. Yeah, I don't count them, but age is just a number, innit?
Yeah.
Right, well listen, good luck for the 25th. Hopefully we'll be down there, we'll be filming it, hopefully we're going live, and hopefully there'll be someone talking to you afterwards and saying win number 9.
Yeah, definitely, and just thanks to all my sponsors.
We didn't even talk about your opponent. Did we talk about your opponent, George Rogers? Oh, did we?
Yeah,
my mind's going.
We don't need to worry about
doing that many interviews today.
We'll talk about that later.
Well, hopefully we'll be talking about it on that night, and like I say win number 9, mate.
Definitely.
Take care, kiddo.
Nice
See you
one.
later,
Cheers,
Andrew.
Lee. See ya.
Bye, mate. Nice one, mate.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.